here's the terrifying truth. Stage fright never really goes away. Not fully. Not for speakers, not for performers, not even for professionals. Your hands might still shake a little bit. Your heart might still beat fast. But it's no longer interpreted as danger. Because stage fright isn't really fright at all. It's just your body anticipating something that you know is important. Now I'm about to show you how to redirect it. The biggest myth in public speaking. You know what? I need a mic for this. Mic, please. Thank you. The biggest myth in public speaking is that professional speakers don't get nervous. That somehow stage fright disappears. That's a blatant lie. But what does happen is it gets recognized and understood, then reused and redirected. So first things first, what you need to understand is that your nervous system is ancient and archaic. It doesn't see that you're about to give a report or you're about to say something important. What it sees when you step on a stage or stand in front of a group of people ready to speak is that you have an opportunity to get judged by the tribe. And then adrenaline kicks in. Your heart starts to beat faster, your throat dries up, your hands get sweaty. But that's biology. It's not a weakness. But you need to recognize it first. Now that you've recognized it and you understand the psychology behind that energy that you feel when you have stage fright or anxiety, step 2 is going through. There is no way out but through. This is exposure therapy. You have to put yourself out there. You have to do it again and again and again and again and try and fail and try again. Because if you continuously expose yourself and speak in front of people and conquer that fear, you're able to recognize it more and more. And once you've recognized it more and more, the anxiety reduces simply due to the fact that you are able to understand what's going on better. So now that you've been able to recognize it and you've started exposing yourself to situations that allow you to recognize it more, number 3, I think, is the most important part. Reframing it. Remember earlier I called it energy because that's what it is. Now you can name what type of energy it is. It could be negative, it could be positive. Because here's something magical. Your brain cannot tell the difference between fright and excitement. So if you externally label it as excitement, you can start to believe that and almost trick your brain into doing so. And so every time you speak on a stage or in front of a group of people, what I would advise you to do is just a few seconds before, say it to yourself out loud. I'm not afraid. I'm excited. I'm about to educate people. I'm about to explore. I'm about to put myself out there. So, number 4. Now, this goes without saying, but I'm adding it now. Confidence comes from preparation. Oftentimes, your nerves can be reduced, not eradicated, but reduced when you've prepared adequately. Because preparation removes uncertainty, and uncertainty removes fear, and it allows you to redistribute that energy into something more positive, like excitement, like actual happy anticipation. Now, number 5, last but not least, if you don't pick up anything at all, pick this up. What we're trying to do here is control. Control our emotions, control the energy, control our speech. And so the goal is not the nullification of all forms of anxiety and nerves. They're natural, they're normal, but it is to control them, redirect and reframe them such that they are working in your favor. So, no, stage fright never really leaves entirely. That's okay, because true courage isn't the absence of fear entirely, it is the movement in spite of it. And really and truly, if you have nerves, energy, and anticipation, that just means that you care. That means that you're human. Now, If you want a more in-depth breakdown of how to really tackle specific aspects of stage fright, I've created a short series which I will be showing on YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram. So make sure you're ready for that. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe. Remember, we are achieving mastery one word at a time. Peace, love, progress.